Hello, everybody. This is Jay back for another review. Yes, that's what I do. That's what I like to do. If it's something really good and something that excites me, I'm going to probably review it. That's just the truth. So, there's a movie that came out in theaters just yesterday. I was lucky enough to see earlier this week, which is Glass. Now, my relationship with M. Night Shyamalan is hit or miss. I have not seen all of his movies, not by any means, not even close. I've only seen a few of his lately. When I saw The Visit, I was not impressed, not even a little bit. Mm-mm. I was actually quite shocked. I was like, wow, this was a really, really bad movie. And if you have not seen Visit, consider yourself lucky. It's really a terrible film. I'm sorry, it just is. So, when a few years ago he did a movie called Split, I was like, I don't know if I should check this out, but you know what? I decided to give it a chance, and I did not regret it for even 1 second. I was quite impressed with this from that. It's probably the best film I'd ever seen him do, right? James McAvoy is amazing in this film. It's an absolute blast from start to finish. And I think it's one of his more popular films to date. Now, before I jump into my review of Glass, I'll let you know I have not seen Unbreakable. I haven't seen the movie. I don't know. I know of the movie, but I just haven't had a chance to watch it. But so naturally, like many fans, when I was at Comic Con this year and saw the first trailer for Glass, I'm like, this is going to be amazing. This is going to be a great movie. The hype for this movie is strong. Everybody can't wait for this movie because it's writing right, like, kind of on continuing the story that Unbreakable and Split told, right? So, like many fans, I was like, this movie, I hope is going to be really good. But it was going to either be really good or just not. That's what I've noticed with most films today. So, my impression of this film, I can't say I hated it. Okay, I can't say I hated it with a blind passion, but it's definitely not the level of Split, at least in my opinion. I was, like 2/3 of the movie is slow as hell. It just is. It's really slow. We get to see some personalities of James McAvoy's character that we haven't before, so that's kind of cool. We get to see a bit more of Bruce Willis's character, so we get to see some of that, which is cool. But yeah, the first 2/3 of the film are just really slow, really dull, rather boring. Nothing too exciting is going on. Heck, the character that this film focuses on, which is Elijah. For 2/3 of the film, Samuel L. Jackson's character's in a wheelchair just like this, like pretty much, like not really doing anything, saying anything, moving, nothing. So it's kind of weird that that's how they chose to do this at first. As the film progresses, it turns out, hey, this is all an act, and Elijah has this great plan going on. Okay, but you see in the trailer, you see a lot of Elijah in action, Elijah doing this, Elijah doing that, Elijah playing this, and for 2/3 of the movie, that's not what happens. As it gets toward the end of the film, it gets better in some parts. We get to see, we actually hear the Beast talk in this, which is kind of cool. I don't remember the Beast talking in Split, so we do get to see that, which is really cool. And kind of the rise of two villains and a hero to try to stop them. Right, that's what we get to see. This film is focused on trying to prove that like these people aren't powered like they think they are, which is why they're all in this one center. The Doctor wants to do that now. I won't fully spoil what happens, but there's like a part where there's some organization going on, and I thought that was a really bad move. It takes a lot of the steam, a lot of the it's like a fire of this film and snuffs it out. It really does. It snuffs it out hard, really hard. And it kind of takes like a lot of the excitement for what's finally happening. It takes away from it. It's a really weird direction that M. Night Shyamalan chose to put this in, and I don't know why he did, because it hurts the film a lot. It really does. The final moments of this film are really weak. They're just not as strong as we're kind of led or hope to believe they're gonna be. Some things happen. I'm like, why'd they even do that? That doesn't make any sense. I mean, like, this was not. I didn't think that was gonna happen. The final moments, the ending, it's not bad, but it's not great either. No, it's not as strong or as, powerful as I hoped it would be. And overall, this film was a disappointment in my eyes. I was like, man, this was just it. Like for me, it's not M Night Shyamalan's worst film. Okay, I've seen worse films of his, but I have seen better too. I was just overall disappointed. I was like, man, I wanted this to be like, this film to, like follow the hype, like the hype of this film. I wanted to, like this film to, like, be able to mesh up with that. And it just doesn't. It's sadly a much weaker film than it should have been. It's a much weaker film than most fans are going to hope it'll be. And overall, I would just not recommend it. I mean, it's just the truth. I mean, and it's a shame because, like, after Split, I know, hey, M Night Shyamalan, you can do good movies. I know you can. I've seen you do them. This one, for whatever reason, just doesn't live up to the hype. It's a bummer. It really is. It's kind of a really weak ending to this now trilogy. And yeah, I was just disappointed. I was like, man, that's a bummer. I really wanted to like this. Now, like I said, I don't hate it, but I would say it's nothing more than okay, than all right. I mean, if I were to give this out of 10, I would give it maybe a 3 or a 4, probably around there. Like, I don't regret watching it, but I probably wouldn't watch it again. Now, this film, to be fair, has gotten mixed reviews. There are some people who really, really do like it. There's some, like me, or some who just hate it. I'm almost a little in the middle. I'm like, I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it either. So, yeah, I'd love to hear in the comments below. What did you think of this film? Do you agree with my review? Do you think I'm being too harsh? That's okay. I'd love to hear that. Be sure to follow my channel, Movie Seeker 23. I'm gonna probably start doing some more little reviews on here for different things. And yeah, just be sure to hit the subscribe because you get told of when I do these things. It's gonna be sporadic at the moment, but I'll try to get it better as it goes along. Other than that, Glass is in theaters now. Check it out. And you know what? Like I said, your opinions and your views in this film may be different from my own. This is the reality. This is just what I thought of it. Other than that, have yourselves a wonderful rest of the day and talk to you all real soon.